You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So let me tell you about one of Netflix's newest dramas that's been getting a lot of buzz. House of Guinness, which has just returned for its second season. Now, what makes this series so fascinating is that it isn't just another costume drama. It's based on the real-life Guinness family. Yes, the dynasty behind the world-famous Irish stout. And it blends history, family intrigue, and power struggles in a way that feels both timeless and incredibly modern. The story is set in the aftermath of the death of Sir Benjamin Guinness in 1868. He was the man who expanded Arthur Guinness's original Dublin brewery into a massive empire. After his passing, the family was left in a swirl of uncertainty, responsibility, and, of course, plenty of drama. His 4 children, Arthur, Edward, Anne, and Ben, were all young adults suddenly faced with carrying forward not just a business, but one of the biggest breweries in the world. Imagine that, being in your 20s or 30s and handed a legacy worth millions, along with all the expectations, rivalries, and dangers that came with it. This is where the series digs deep. It's not just about brewing beer, it's about a family learning how to live under the weight of enormous wealth and power. And like any dynasty story, there are secrets, betrayals, alliances, and scandals. Some critics have already compared it to Succession or The Crown, and you can see why. The Guinness heirs are portrayed as both privileged and vulnerable, trapped in a game they didn't ask to play but couldn't escape. What's really striking about House of Guinness is where it was filmed. Most of the show takes place in North Wales, particularly at Penrhyn Castle in Bangor. Even though the story is set in 19th century Dublin and New York, very little of Dublin still looks the way it did in that era. So, the filmmakers turned Penrhyn Castle into the Guinness family's home. Its grand halls, elaborate architecture, and rich interiors give the series the kind of sweeping, opulent backdrop you'd expect. Interestingly, Penrhyn has its own layered history of wealth, class conflict, and even industrial unrest, which makes it a fitting stand-in for the Guinness world. The series was devised by Ivana Lowell, herself a Guinness descendant, who realized that her family's history was actually more dramatic than many fictional tales. Stephen Knight, the creator of Peaky Blinders, took her idea and gave it that same kind of gritty, stylish storytelling that made Peaky Blinders such a hit. It stars big names like James Norton, with sharp writing that makes these 19th century struggles feel surprisingly fresh. And here's the hook. It's not a dry history lesson. It's full of swagger, passion, and tension. The Guinness family might be remembered for their beer, but House of Guinness shows just how much was brewed inside their home: conflict, ambition, and legacy. Season 2 promises to pour even more of that drama into our glasses, and it's safe to say viewers are ready to drink it all in. Stay subscribed for more videos.